New York, and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
So this R. Kelly case is getting interesting. So there's evidence now that reportedly proves that R. Kelly has been pushing Joycelyn Savage to lie to police. Now they're saying that they have been handed over old emails, text messages between R. Kelly's assistant, ex-assistant Cheryl, and as well as audio recordings of R. Kelly allegedly coercing Joycelyn Savage into lying about her situation if authorities ever talk to her. Some of the other audio recordings obtained, you can hear R. Kelly discussing how he'd conceal his relationship with Joycelyn. In another, they're saying that R. Kelly is demanding Joycelyn to text him a statement that she herself was lying in the event that she ever ratted on him. So there's also proof that Mac, his older sister, was involved in facilitating in the initial 2015 meeting between R. Kelly and the then 19-year-old Joycelyn Savage, plus other documents that prove that while he was working with R. Kelly, he helped him get access to these young women. So,
well, if they have audio of this, I mean, you would think R. Kelly's going to see some jail time.
This is just building the case, guys, because we've discussed that there's a possibility, like he has before, that there's some kind of loophole where he might get away, but this is just going to add on.
And
to
he's
it.
got text where he specifically
and audio.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
So we'll see, guys. In other news, all right, rapper YBN Almighty J?
Yes, he was beaten up and stabbed this week. I was super sad.
He was cut up for sure.
He had to get over 300 stitches.
300?
Yeah. It was
Buck
really,
50
really
times
bad.
too.
Ugh.
I feel so terrible about that, man. Like, I know he trolls and but he's a nice kid.
No.
I'll put it to you like this, though. I definitely feel bad for Almighty J. He probably didn't know he shouldn't be moving around New York the way he was moving around New York and talking about some of the things that he was talking about. But, and while $150 is terrible, it's better than actually dying.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the crew...
And crazier things happen in these streets. And y'all rappers going to stop coming to New York City like it's sweet. Look, Manhattan is not the Bronx. You understand me? And it's not Lower Manhattan's not Harlem. Y'all be playing around out here in Brooklyn, running around, and it's wolves out here, and there's some crazy things happening out here. Stop talking about like you could just move around out here without checking in with the right people. That's just my advice.
Did he do that though? Is that what people are saying that he did?
I know from some conversations I had that he was saying some things on the internet about some people he shouldn't have been talking about, acting like thinking it's sweet, and there was people who was telling him not to go to certain places and not to move a certain way because of some things, and he wasn't making sure that he was alone. He was moving by himself.
So, Laura, what's the update?
So the crew believed to be responsible for attacking and robbing him and sending him to the hospital are in federal custody, but it has nothing to do with him. So check this out. His name is some guy named Zay, and 3 other members of the Jack Boys were arrested Wednesday in the Bronx as part of an unrelated federal investigation, which is even crazier. So the men are facing a charge of attempted murder in the aid of racketeering, along with firearm charges in connection with the shooting of an off-duty NYPD officer.
It doesn't have anything to do with my Almighty J.
Yeah, and if convicted, they could face life in prison. So,
well, shooting of an off-duty officer, yikes! That's
crazy, right?
That's a charge.
It's real out here.
Yeah, listen, just because a lot of the mainstream hip-hop coming out of New York is soft as baby doo-doo doesn't mean that the streets aren't just as hard. It's so true. Because the streets are the same.
Streets are the same.
You would hear the music and you would think, oh my God, New York is like Candyland. It's not.
Yeah, okay.
It's really
play around if you want to.
It is. Trust me. Keep your head down and keep it moving when you're out here. You are not from here, and you're just talking crazy on the. And I like I said,
and that goes for anywhere when you're in somebody else's town, cities. Like you can't just be loosey goosey.
No, exactly. And again, Almighty J's a good kid, but these kids are young. They get in the game, they talk crazy, and they think it's kind of all fantasy land. They don't really understand it. Sad story, man.